flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Taylor wants to throw it. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
Off play action. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Now the toss. Got enough for the first. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense defense was all over him. Mississippi State right back to the line. Taylor wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this pass.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, explode through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the back. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds his tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Right back to the air on second and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on third and 10. The offense changing the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at fourth and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. Busts through behind his pad. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Sutton. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Back to pass on second down. Knocked off his feet.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Pulls it in. It's Evans. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. At the 20, he's got space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Taylor wants to throw it. Oh, they're
football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Hawaii is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Florida. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Moving away from pressure. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Taylor wants to throw. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Rides the back and leaves it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Glover. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And as he throws. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down. Sneaks it in.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Taylor wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Punch it out of the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They have it once again in spectacular field position. In the last time, and even better this time around.
On the double. Go.
He wants to change this route.
Ringo. Gaucho. Griffin.
To the air. It's Levitt. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. Looking to move the chains. Mississippi State lines up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern Miss answered the bell away from Roberts Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Eagles knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. absolutely the mark of a really good team.
They go to the wide receiver screen.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Taylor wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Taylor wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Mississippi State right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a 1st down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play And you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. We've got a timeout from the kicking team.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Taylor wants to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point in the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Taylor wants to throw. Bring in the heat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Arizona State! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. bringing it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it with Wilson. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Got a man. It's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Turning it on! It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Taylor wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Coming into this one, we wondered